All right, all right. I figure I better pop in today, even though, uh, well, I just had a little bit of time right now because I need to go ahead and wish Sarah a happy birthday. You know, we have been far and wide apart for many 29 on the clock. Wow, October 29th, and many, many years. And I'm away, she's away, and I'm actually up here. Pretty soon I'll be coming down off the mountain here, but in this penthouse and everything. You know, I had some different security guards up here a little while protect me. They do keep me laughing. I got a court jester up here too. You know, he. I wonder if I can get him to say, can he laugh and everything right now? Can you laugh a little bit for me, Kev? Even for my daughter's birthday? Just give me more woo 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 woo. I guess he won't do it. He's kind of shy, I guess, right now. But yeah, different change of guards and everything. Got me heavily guarded, and I wanted to go ahead and still maybe even invite you up. I'll give you, let them know and everything that you come and everything. We can go take a little uh, swim in the pool and everything, if you like, you know. But I just wanted to go ahead and wish you a happy birthday. And even though things might not be going as you planned or I planned or anything like that, today's your birthday. Don't just laugh, and have a good time, but seriously sit down and look at yourself deep inside the mirror. Okay, just you, no makeup, nothing. I know you probably don't wear that much anyway, but and smile. Okay, and smile. I do have a couple of pics here, right here, to where you're more growing into yourself here. Uh, Solemn type of a look right there, but secure, sure, you know. Then we have here, you're a little bit younger, and I like that pic right there. That's like kick back, and you're looking at life already. You weren't even as old as you were in the last one and everything, but you're taking life, looking at life as it is and everything, whether we were together or apart. All right. This one right here, though, this one I love the most. Okay. You're about 6 years old right here. All right. I had already left 3 years already, but 6 years old right here. You got this where your sass came in right here. 6 years old, your sass came in, but you are already there at 3. At 3 years old is when I remember you, me and your mom was arguing, and you're in the back seat. We had put you in the back seat, and I don't know if you've seen that little video called with Rose and everything. Her name is Rose, and her dad was asking her, "Do you want me to help you with that?" And she said, "No, mind your own business. Mind your own business." Something to that effect. But you did the whole opposite. And the thing that you were 3 years old, about the same age, you unbuckled your seatbelt, got up, and bam, bam, daddy, 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 mommy's right. Be better, be nice, or something like that. It was like, and I stopped and I looked, and I, believe it or not, I smiled. I said, let me shut up and go ahead and do exactly what Sarah said. And then you sat down, got back inside your seat and buckled yourself back up and everything. And that right there is the one that reminded me more so of this one right here. That one right there you know. And the again, out of everybody, you're the one I can go ahead and raise you up, pick you up in my hands, both of your feet, each of your feet inside of my hands, and then you would have no fear, no fear. Okay. Timmy was a little bit smaller, and he had a little bit of fear. Emmanuel still had fear, even though I would pick him up, he had fear and everything. But you didn't have no fear, you know. So whatever you're going through with life right now, make sure you keep that no fear. All right. All right. So yeah, just a short one for you. Again, take your time and smile. My security guards are coming back right now. You know, he stepped out right now, and you know, it's not that bad of a place and everything. You know, the crew and everything. They actually give me uh, electrical impulses and everything throughout the night, 24 hours a day. You know, I wanted to go ahead and I'm not going to give them a raise next year. You know, I'm not going to give them a raise. You know, because their job is pretty simple, and you know, it's just people that you would like hire to go ahead and push a button and everything, you know, or keep, you know, stay up certain hours of the night and everything. But for that night crew, you know, they still they have arguments among themselves and everything, and it kind of messes up the massage. You know what I mean? It messes up the massage, so they will not be getting hired back and everything. That's for sure. And no raise for the contractor. No raise for the contractor who contracted them for the job. But those are the type of things that you're going to have to tend to, or, you know, when you go ahead and be up underneath so much guard or spotlight or like that, you know what I'm saying? Because even though you might give them specific instructions, not everybody got brains enough to follow instruction and everything. You know, they got to be told what to do, and they're going to have their little spats, you know. And even when like right now, I just asked the Joker the court gesture to fucking laugh. He didn't even laugh on cue. He will not get the fucking contract. I don't care what his employer says. If I'm paying for it and I'm paying for this shit right now, he will not get another contract. Okay. So that's how you have to go ahead and, you know, take life, and even different perspectives and everything. And I had you know, as this day came into the view, and we got a lot of sunshine. See that? Beautiful. Beautiful. As this day came into view, I even went back over, you know, the past and my mother, you know, Prima Rosa. And looking at it at a different perspective, I just started to laugh. I started to laugh, you know, because the thing that had messed me up the most and everything was my younger brother, Damien. He had went ahead and he said he was going to get the roses, and then he didn't. Then afterwards, he came and said she didn't deserve the roses and everything. But yet, and this is the funny part, he got up at the funeral, which he didn't get the roses, to speak like 3 or 4 times, but she didn't deserve any roses. But he was there for some type of spotlight, because really nobody listens to him, you know, about a lot of lot of things, you know. Not to go into it, you know, just not taking away from your day, but I'm just giving you this as an example to how, even whether it be like a thing of sadness, you know, mourning, you know, where we're at a wake or something, somebody's going to come in and try and take the spotlight. And then even like today, which is supposed to be like a day of celebration. I don't celebrate birthdays myself, but if you do, you know, it's supposed to be a day of celebration. And during your day of celebration, somebody's probably going to come in and try and take your spotlight, you know? somebody's probably going to come in and try to take your spotlight. And so look at it and even laugh. Look at it and even laugh and everything. Because we know not necessarily sometimes what we're doing when we're doing it. And even if we're on the receiving end of it, that may not be such a joyful thing, then you'll be able to come back and do them like what I'm doing right now, is looking at a different perspective and everything, you know? And if that was the case, even for, I'm going back to my younger brother, Damien, if that was the case, then he wasted a lot of money even going to the funeral, you know? And all those things is like, I mean, to me, it's like, I mean, honestly, it's funny. It is funny, 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 you know, when you look at it and everything. And so you might look back on this day and some things might not go, you know, hey, the way you planned or the way you wanted it to be. But just remember perspectives. Perspectives, all right? That's all, that's it. That's all, that's it. So continue enjoying your day. And when I get finished with this job, we'll go ahead and maybe, you know, communicate. It depends on how, you know, what are you doing inside of your lifetime and your life at that moment. But anyways, wanted to go ahead and shoot this out to you, you know, while sunshine, everything was fresh on the mind, and while you're up and at it, doing whatever it is that you're doing. All right. Okay. You take care, and yeah, just take it easy. Take it easy and smile. All right, smile, because it's good for the soul. It's good for the soul. All right, ciao, ciao.